Very good afternoon. It's Vikram here, Chief Architect of Mula Technologies. So we are going to go through the part 2 of the demonstration, and just a quick recap on ServiceGuard. So as you can see, it's something which is above and beyond the old generation API managers. So the first thing is access, security. As we saw that we can do quite a bit of security in terms of IP to throttling to TPS, TPD, date time, certificate based, token based, WS security, all these kind of things. Then we also do resource monitoring to ensure that the business is or the continuum of business is maintained with regards to the partner servers or as well as our internal legacy sources that you are exposing. Then obviously the transformation, which is one of the key factors to control the visibility as well as what you want to show or expose to the outside parties. Then definitely converting the visibility with in terms of API as well as parameters exposed. Then exposing multiple resources to a single partner under a single policy point. Then having a control throughput when too many partners are coming in. Then enrichment, which is I would say the full control access where you can add more APIs, add more parameters, introduce more business logic. Then clustering, that means you can have ServiceGuard deployed in 2 or more servers, and you can actually have a very high throughput of 1200 to 1500 TPS. With application data security, so if the data which is coming from a mobile application as well as on SOAP with WS security or RESTful security, which is end-to-end endpoint security from the origin all the way to ServiceGuard, and from ServiceGuard going towards the resource. Then user and group management, so you can have multiple operators, you can have many partners can have a lot of teams. And then the billing to ensure that the monetization of your APIs can be done seamlessly. And then last and most important feature is partner portal. This essentially makes sure that you have a faceless dashboard or faceless way of doing business with your partners, where partners can log into the partner portal and they can enjoy all the services that you're exposing to them in terms of the transformer enriched APIs, in terms of testing them, in terms of billing which they can see, in terms of performance reports, managing their own team. All these kind of things can be done from there. So now this is the demonstration which we're going to cover. So I'll quickly take an example of one WSDL and import it and show you how fast and easy it is to import. Then we'll quickly look at the token part. Then we'll get into the partner portal dashboard and have a test dashboard shown where you can actually make the request all the way to ServiceGuard. And then we'll show you the real-time debugging, and we'll also show you towards the end that ISO 8583 how it works seamlessly with ServiceGuard coming in front and exposing WADL and WSDL in the front. So okay, now let's quickly get started. Okay, so this is my WSDL. So it's one of the complex WSDLs from another product called XPay. So over here, as you can see, this is a WSDL which is having multiple APIs like refund, get merchant list, and things like that. So I'm picking this up and I'm going inside ServiceGuard, and I'm just saying add a new resource. So let's just say XPay test, and then this is basically a SOAP. So I'm putting in here, and over here you can see all the different type of options that we can provide you in terms of ServiceGuard becoming a client and doing all the transformation and all the cool stuff it can do. Then it's basically authentication which is coming in, and then we also have the WSDL. So I click over here, it says URL is okay. So in my case I want to keep the test as well as the live both same. You can have different URLs also. Essentially the structure, the schema should be the same, it's just that the source will be different. Then I come over here and I click on it, and now ServiceGuard becomes the SOAP client for this particular WSDL resource. So now, yeah, and that's it. That's all you had to do. Now if you see over here, I can actually put the, I can change the details if I want. I can make it this, suspended also, or otherwise I can come over here. You can modify the, the URL, let's say in case there is a change in the backend, you're changing the IP or setup of your topology of your network, and then you can also change from the test and source, and then you can also enforce WS security if the internal resource is having that. Now, this was very quickly to show you that how we can import the resource and make it available. Now I'm going straight away into the part where I will show you okay, this is the debugging part. That's right. Okay, now this is my partner portal. So I've already logged in here. Now what you see on my screen is the sandbox testing that is happening for the API. Now one thing you need to notice is that it's token enabled. So this is the token that ServiceGuard is issued to me, and this is the data that I'm sending it over here. So let me just modify this so you know it's not hard coded or tampered with. Now over here I send send the request. So from the partner portal you can actually test, and as you could see that I have got the response already. Yeah, now let me show you that two things. First is the okay, welcome to this is the debugging part. Let me show you that the data that was received over here in the ISO 8583 server that we are running, and in the dashboard this is the data that I had typed in is received, and this is the actual ISO 8583 bitmap message format which was received from ServiceGuard. And now this that means the ServiceGuard has all the way pushed it back to the resource. The data has come back over here, and now as I can see that I am also got the same information coming here, and then all the data that was coming over here, and then the response of that. Okay, so what I have shown you is two things. One is that real-time debugging which you want to enable, and then also the actual ISO 8583 integration with ServiceGuard. And then something I want to highlight over here is that in the partner portal you can also have the partner services where the exposed services are given out. So in this case it will be only two APIs that will be shown over here. I think my session has expired. Let me just quickly go in. Sorry. Okay, in the meanwhile I think then there's a little bit of network problem. Okay, let me quickly share with you the that when I have the exposed okay, I'm here now. Oh boy, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, I think wrong password. blue@1234. Yeah. Okay. Now this is the dashboard that your partner will be made available with. So over here we only have one team, but there are two services that are exposed to this particular partner. As you could see that there are two visitors API that are exposed over here. Now by clicking over here you can see the what do you call it, the description of all the APIs that are there, and then we can also have the WSDL and WASDL links which are made available. So I want to show you that this is the transformed WSDL which is coming from ServiceGuard, secured, and it's being exposed as only two APIs. Now internally I have more than two APIs coming over here. So if you see over here, and sorry, in the access, no, I want to show the original one. So one second, sorry. So over here I'm showing the ISO edit, and then I will see the original 5 or 6 or more APIs that are developed or that are talking in the ISO in the backend system, but the exposed one is only having two. Yeah, So that's the main, and over here you'll also see that there are only two APIs that you will see. So let me now show that there are only two APIs that are exposed, as you could see over here. And then now from here I can actually do the test also. So partner portal gives you complete flexibility of faceless interaction, and if there are new APIs being exposed, partner will see it here directly, and then you can enjoy them. And let's also see, so if you see, this is a SOAP, and from SOAP I can pick it up and then do that again. I can put the additional headers, basic authentication, whatever is there, to get things done. So again, one last thing I want to show you over here is sorry, the reports, no, monitoring. And in monitoring we will show you that this is the one. So let's say no, ISO 1, wait, okay, so let's just say if this is the one which I added just now, so what is the response time of that? So I'll just quickly pick up. I'm just picking it up. So this is the visual which I added just now, about 5 minutes back, and you can see the connectivity and over there. So I think right now there is no data being generated till now, but again, the whole idea is that you will get to see the data over here. And then whenever I do any new request, so as you could see that I am doing it from SOAP, a standard SOAP tool. And now when I push it over here, all the way requests are coming here. So as you could see, my request has come over again, which has got the same data. So from the latency point of view also, it's only very in microseconds the latency is being added. Yeah. So said that, you can look at one more thing, which is reports. And in reports you will see that we can actually pick up the different, like which resource I want to, access point I want to pick up, what group I want to pick up, then what resource inside that group, and then which particular partner I want to pick up for. So this is the way you can actually generate your report that is specific requirement of yours, and then generate that. Yeah, so as you could see, these many transactions have been allowed. They have been blocked because the token was wrong. And then you will also see that the transactions per day, so it's almost about 33. And then this is the time that is taken between the response that is going in and out. So you can actually see what is the performance, if there is any slowness that is coming in. And this gives you a very good understanding of what exactly is going on for this particular partner with regards to this thing. So let me pick up others and generate. So obviously the data will be different, or the data might be null. Yeah. So ServiceGuard not only is just giving you the ability for transform and enrich, but it's also giving you analytical reports that can actually help you understand how much traffic is coming and what kind of revenue you are making, what is the slowness or the or a timely speed that is being given across. So with that, I'm just going back to the slides. And once again, I just want to repeat that ServiceGuard is offering you the next generation API management as well as enrichment platform with a very high level of security, without much expensive the base software like Oracle or WebLogic, and provide you a much better grade of protection for the API business that you're going to do, and help your business grow much faster. So with that, we would like to say thank you for your patience, and if you have any queries, you can drop me an email at vikram@moolatech.com, MOLLATECH.com. Yeah, thank you so much.